Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're gonna be watching scary TikToks. I'm on the backside of surround. This is one of my first, things like this. Excuse me.
Satoru Kojo, what are you doing?
Hold up. Sorry. It's bad quality. Okay. She thought she could outrun them.
She was trying to escape her pursuers, but when she reached the house, the door was locked. She panicked and started running again. Then she heard the engine getting closer and froze. Right at that moment, a security camera caught a gray van pulling up to the same house. Two armed men got out. Terrified, the woman ducked behind the building. The men started sweeping the area, looking for the woman who had just fled from them. After a quick search, one of them finally realized where she had gone. Just then, the woman peeked around the corner and saw that the van was empty. Gathering her courage, she sprinted to the vehicle, hoping the attackers had left the keys inside. That day, luck was on her side and she managed to get away. She immediately called 911. Unfortunately, the van those two were using turned out to be stolen, so the police had no way to track down the people who tried to kidnap her.
You know, at night when you have to turn the lights off in your house and you get to that last light and you switch it off and it's completely dark and it feels like all of a sudden your house has now become the most haunted house in the world and you have to make a run all the way back to your bedroom.
Yeah, I know it.
There might be something to that. Now, when we are doing this, right, we put ourselves in a vulnerable position. And I think anything negative, any kind of spirit that is a negative entity knows this. This is the best time to scare us. And they're trying to see if they could scare us just a little bit to gain entry and to allow them permission to come into our lives. So this is a story I heard out of Rockford, Illinois. There was this girl and she lived in this bigger house all alone. And it started to get late. She wanted to go to bed. So she starts going through her house, turning off all the lights. She gets to the last light, which is in the living room. And when she hits it off and it goes completely dark, she gets that feeling. Well, she walks through her living room, and as she walks past her kitchen, she turns and kind of glances in, and she sees a woman, like in a white gown, just standing in the kitchen. And she's like, "Who are you? What do you want?" And the woman just starts walking towards her. So she takes off running to her bedroom. She closes her door, locks it, and she calls the police. The police show up, and she says, "Come inside, like there's a woman in my house. I'm in my bedroom, locked in there. I don't want to come out." So they go through her house, they search it, they don't find anyone. And they said, "Ma'am, are you sure you didn't just see something? Like, are you just tired and maybe there was like a hallucination?" And she goes, "No, I'm for sure there was a woman in my kitchen." So they said, "Well, we can't find anything. You probably are just tired. Why don't you just go to bed?" So they leave, and she goes back up to her bedroom. And when she lays down in bed, she kind of feels like, you know what, maybe that was just, in my head. Maybe I'm just tired and I need to get some sleep.
Now, why is that thing in the back?
So as she turns around to adjust herself in the bed, there is the woman standing right next to her. And she jumps up, she runs out of her house, and she said as she's in the front of her house, she can see the woman looking out of her window, staring at her. At night when...
This is the true story of the Skinwalkers. Skinwalkers are warlocks with the ability to shapeshift and become animals or people. They can not only take your appearance, but also clone your voice perfectly. The biggest Skinwalker sightings have been in Ohio and Arizona, but they are found all over the world. The preferred form of Skinwalkers is that of your pet. They take the form of your pet and enter your home and try to act like your pet to gain your trust, and then they can take your life. Watch how in this video the boy realizes that his dog is a Skinwalker.
Let me see. I'll know if she's my dog. Merlin, sit. Turn around. Turn around. Lay down. You're not my dog. My dog don't know how to do no fucking trick. The fuck? Call 911.
That's why you don't teach your dog how to do shit.
Hey! Somebody!
This is the true.
Because
People
that's a way to tell. Oh,
believe
no,
a
what is that?
skinwalker is posting on TikTok. Study the face, not the videos. At first, he passes. Human proportions, human timing, nothing obvious. Then he smiles and the structure breaks. The skin moves, but the expression doesn't follow human muscle patterns. It reshapes instead of fixing. His eyes never lock onto the lens, always offset, always avoiding direct alignment. Like eye contact is a rule he memorized, not a reflex he owns. Then the audio gives it away. In multiple clips, his voice overlaps
Nah, bro,
itself.
this is
Not
just
echo, not
this
lag. Two tones speaking at once, slightly misaligned, as if one
Nah,
voice
that's
is
not,
lagging
bro.
behind the other. Viewers caught it immediately. The comment sections turned into pattern analysis. There are moments where his neck rotates beyond biological limits. The angle is wrong. Vertebrae don't allow that range. One frame later, it resets perfectly. No tension, no recovery. The most unsettling detail isn't in the footage. No one has ever seen him offline. No photos, no encounters, no witnesses. He only exists when the camera records. That's why the theory stuck. A skinwalker doesn't live among people. It studies them, copies behavior, reconstructs humanity from observation. Most of the time, the imitation holds, until it doesn't.
Don't forget to hit, unless you want a skinwalker to show up and knock on your door. Hit the subscribe button.
This is not just old footage. Something about this video is seriously wrong. People say this was found in a collection of early recordings, completely unedited, just raw footage. At first it looks normal, just black and white clips of people, but then you start noticing it. Their faces, the way they move, doesn't feel human. Their expressions stretch too far, like their skin doesn't have limits. Their smiles feel forced, unnatural, almost like they're learning how to act human. And the scariest part, they don't react to it at all. No pain, no hesitation, just normal to them. Some clips show their faces shifting in ways no real person can control, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. People online are convinced this isn't just old footage. They think something else is in these videos, something pretending to be human, and for a split second it slips. This is not just old footage. Something about this video is seriously wrong. People say this was found in a collection of early recordings, completely unedited, just raw footage. At first it looks normal, just black and white clips of people, but then...
This is a true story. In the late 1960s, dozens of children across the U.S. began reporting the same thing. A man in a clown suit, standing outside schools, hiding near parks, or offering rides in a van with no windows. Police dismissed the stories at first. They said it was mass hysteria, the prank.
Sorry about the background, guys. Don't mind that.
Clown costume, red gloves, and face paint that looked wrong, smudged, almost rotting. Parents reported seeing a massive white van parked near playgrounds, always moving just before police arrived. Some claimed they saw more than one clown inside, laughing, watching. Newspapers refused to print the story. No official reports were released. But in 1968, a boy from Ohio went missing after saying, "The funny man asked me to see his balloon." They never found the child. Over the next year, similar sightings happened in Illinois, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. Some say it was a group, a gang, that used the costumes as a cover. Others believe it was something darker, hidden beneath the paint. To this day, no one was ever arrested. No names, no faces, just drawings and old case files, all showing the same thing. A clown, with black eyes and a smile that never moved. This is a true story.
Well, guys, watch out for clowns. But you don't know, because Halloween, there's gonna be a bunch of clowns. Also,
104 years old, or just a dangerous illusion?
This guy claims he's a vampire who never ages and stays young forever. In every video, he appears deep inside dark forests and hidden places, showing his strange, sharp teeth and leaving people shocked. His face doesn't even look normal to some viewers. Whenever he gets close to the camera, there's something unsettling about his eyes and smile. The creepiest part is that his old photos and recent videos barely look different at all. People on the internet call him the immortal vampire. Some think he's just a horror creator, while others believe he's hiding a dark secret. If you ever saw him alone in the woods at night, would you believe his story? Some viewers even believe he only appears at night and avoids crowded places for a reason. Every new video makes the mystery deeper, and no one truly knows what's real and what's just an act. But one thing is certain. Once you watch his videos, they stay in your mind for a long time. Share your opinion in the comments and follow our account, Creepy Vault, for more videos.
Yeah, I don't
100.
This girl is in serious danger because after throwing something into a sacred river, she noticed her skin starting to change, but it wasn't until they got back home that her friends realized something was wrong because she started acting strange, not like herself. They weren't sure if she was joking at first, but then the way she moved, the way she started dancing, it didn't feel normal, and that's when they realized she was possessed by a djinn. This girl is in serious danger because after throwing something into a sacred river, she noticed her skin starting.
Videos that can never be explained.
If you guys do not know
Police
what that
body
is,
cam
I can
captures
show you.
lady
Hold up.
vanishing out of
The urban dancing lady is urban dancing lady. Not here yet. Dancing. Urban dance lady. This is it.
The Serbian dancing lady is an urban legend about a mysterious woman dancing in the streets of Serbia at night. She is dressed in traditional costume and sways from side to side in a strange manner.
Yeah, this is
Videos claiming to show the
is.
dancing lady went viral online in 2019 and 2023, sparking debate over whether she is real or just an urban myth. Hey there, ready for some creative fun? Join us in the world of adorable...
Yeah, like if you disturb her while she's dancing, she stabs you basically. She turns around and just starts chasing after you.
You've certainly seen my videos where I
freak you. Yeah, I don't really like that one. Anyway, back to normal. Yeah. And watch this, guys. Snap, and we're gonna be back. And we're back.
In June 1972, a woman appeared at the Cedar Hospital wearing nothing but a white dress covered in bloodstains. This in itself isn't surprising, as many people have accidents and seek help at the nearest hospital. However, there was something that caused the people who saw her to vomit and run away in fear. She wasn't exactly human, rather she looked like a mannequin. Although she seemed to have the mobility and fluidity of a normal person, the features of her face were perfect, like those of mannequins. Her face, devoid of eyebrows and covered with makeup, remained completely calm from the moment she appeared at the entrance until she was taken to a room and prepared for examination. She didn't show a single expression on her face and didn't move a single inch.
Yeah,
The doctors thought
She just almost ate human meat because while cooking, she noticed something was wrong with the alleged chicken her son bought from an unknown butcher. And when she looked closer, she noticed something unsettling.
I've identified that it's fucking gross and it's skin. What the fuck? And that was the hole it came out of, and I'm pretty sure that's an extension of the worm. And I'm pretty sure I have gaslit myself into thinking it's a vein.
They just recorded a glitch in the Matrix because while sitting in the kitchen as an entire family, the mom noticed something was wrong with the mirror and asked her husband to record a video that left everyone shocked.
Larry, no part of my face is in the mirror. Can you see me in the mirror? Yeah. How do you see me in the mirror? I'm covering up my face. There's none of me in the mirror.
They just noticed a hidden room in a rented house and accidentally discovered an unsettling secret because at first his girlfriend refused to investigate and wanted to leave the place immediately. But the man recording insisted on going inside, and after a few minutes, they finally went deeper and realized it led to a tunnel that extended even further underground, where they saw a man begging for food. So they brought him something to eat, and he showed them the terrible conditions he lives in with his mother. She just almost ate human meat because while cooking, she noticed...
This is absolute madness. Have you seen the void apartment footage that is making millions of people wonder if some families among us aren't actually alive? Highly unusual clips have just surfaced on TikTok, and they are already sending a chill through every household. At first glance, it looks like a video documenting extreme poverty. A family living in a filthy, half-ruined apartment, but look closer at the residence. because their
Look at his eyes. Ooh. If there's
presence
AI, I'm
defies
fucking this.
every law of human nature. The children have large
But
glassy
that's AI, bro.
People who died in a scariest way. Edward Mordrake. Edward Mordrake, an English nobleman, was born with a second face on the back of his head. It didn't speak, but it would smile, cry, and whisper to him at night. Driven mad by the torment, Edward took his own life at just 23. He begged for the second face to be destroyed after death. Elisa Lamb. Elisa
He
Lamb,
looks
a
creepy.
21-year-old student, was staying at the Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles when she mysteriously vanished. Weeks later, her body was discovered in a water tank on the hotel's roof. Guests had been unknowingly drinking and bathing in the same water. Her elevator footage went viral, and no one knows how she got there. Gloria Ramirez. In Riverside, California, 31-year-old Gloria Ramirez was rushed to the ER due to cancer-related issues. But when nurses and doctors approached her, they collapsed
Oh
one
my
by
god,
one.
bro.
Her body emitted toxic fumes, causing mass panic. To this day, no one knows exactly why her body turned deadly. People who
This is Quasi, a man often described as the most dangerous person in the world. His strange and unsettling videos have left thousands of viewers confused and disturbed across TikTok, where many people are still trying to understand who he really is. In many of his clips, Quasi appears alone in empty rooms, moving in unnatural ways, and speaking in a slow, eerie voice. The atmosphere of his videos feels intentionally disturbing. Watch and discuss them online. Some viewers believe it's simply a creepy character created for horror content, while others feel that there's something much stranger behind his behavior. What makes the mystery even deeper is that Quasi himself has claimed in some videos that he is a skinwalker.
This is why 3 a.m. is so...
This was the real. This cursed family took. This was the real life song. During the 1930s, an inventor named Henry Warren moved to Granville, Ohio. He lived a lonely life in an old Victorian house on the edge of town. His arrival made the locals uneasy, who couldn't shake the feeling something was strange about him. For years, odd events haunted the town. People reported hearing strange noises at night, and a series of disappearances remained unexplained. Most residents thought these incidents were just accidents or runaways, but when a drifter named Carl Davis vanished near Warren's property, suspicions turned toward the reclusive inventor. James Randall, the local detective, was brought in to investigate. On the night of August 3rd, 1936, Detective Randall made his move. He approached the house under the cover of darkness, found an open basement window, and slipped inside. The basement was filled with odd contraptions, and as he looked around, Randall discovered a lever hidden behind debris. He carefully pulled it, activating a hidden mechanism. The walls shifted, revealing compartments containing remains and a maze of devices meant to trap anyone caught in Warren's twisted games. Stunned, Randall turned to leave, but as he reached the window, he stopped cold. Standing in the corner was Henry Warren, his face calm and unreadable. At that moment, Randall knew his nightmare had only just begun. The way he managed to escape this situation will leave you speechless. Drop your thoughts in the comments and share for part 2.
This is why 3 a.m. is so scary. Have you ever woke up at 3 a.m. and noticed that your heart rate is very slow and your body temperature is very low, as well as your alertness being reduced? That's because it is the witching hour or the devil's hour. Linked to demons to mock Jesus.
This cursed family took the life of over 1,000 people. This is the true story of Wrong Turn. In the 1950s, in the small town of Ravens Hollow, there was a family called the Crow family. The Crows lived in an old house on the edge of Ravenwood Forest. People in town hated them because of their looks, saying they were strange and didn't belong one night. The townspeople set fire to their house, thinking they would get rid of the curse, but the Crow family survived. They disappeared into the forest angry and broken. From that day on, they swore revenge. Years later, people began to vanish near Ravenswood Forest. Hikers, travelers, even townsfolk. Survivors say the Crows hunt and eat people as payback for what the town did to them. They hunt anyone who enters the forest, setting deadly traps, pits lined with spikes, pit and bear traps, and hanging wire nooses. They laugh when they hunt, and they drag their victims underground to eat them. The only thing they leave behind is a bloody crow feather. In the 1980s, a girl named Emily escaped after her friends disappeared while camping. She said the crows whispered as they chased her, "You burned us, now we burn you today." No one goes near Ravenwood Forest. Locals say you can still hear laughter and snapping twigs in the dark. If you
This is the reason why you have to lock your doors every night. This very strange woman was checking to see if the doors were unlocked at 3 in the morning. Lucky for these people, she wasn't able to get inside. This is the reason why you have to lock your doors every night. This very strange woman was checking to see if the doors were unlocked at 3 in the morning. Lucky for these people, she wasn't able to get inside.
They were accused for faking their videos for years, but kept posting more proof, and their latest one might have finally proven they were telling the truth, because they sat in their living room and set up both a normal and a thermal camera to catch anything unusual. And after sitting there with their daughter as bait for 2 hours, they recorded something absolutely terrifying.
Well, this will capture it. I'm looking at 2 cameras recording in sync. One's a thermal, the other one's just like a
Why is one camera like that?
They were being hunted by something living deep in the forest while searching for them.
That theory that you should never sleep in front of a mirror proved to be true. It's real, yeah, it's real. And this is why. So, me and my sister, right, we shared a big queen-size bed, right? On this side, there's no mirror. On this side, there's a mirror. And you faced it? So, no, this is what I did. So, every time, we alternated every night.
Yeah.
So, because the charger was on this side of the mirror. Okay. So, you know me, I don't charge my phone. Yeah. So, first night I was there, I was already having bad dreams. Like, I was waking up like, fuck, what if the white lady's right outside my window? So, like, I was paranoid. Yeah. So, the next time I sleep on the second day, I sleep on the side without the mirror. I'm Cade. I'm peaceful as fuck. Because you don't have to worry. I don't have to worry. But it was on, I think, the third or second last day when I got sick. I got stomach issues.
YouTube, I'm sorry if this is copyright. I
And when
don't know what it's not. Brenda Heist before vanished in 2002 and after reappeared 11 years later. Man, the same record Rab, I've seen him before witnessing him recently to 2022. Survived 2 days and they really miss any fun like this. The more you look at it, now, bro, I keep noticing things weird. Like, Joyce Duggar before was 11 years old when she was kidnapped. After and trapped. Kidnappers home. At least I can't again if you don't follow right now for you. Okay. I've already seen that. Tiny King. Emotions that will make you feel uneasy. Woman spotted this while on her late walk. You can see it right there, like look on the top of the roof. Ooh. Yeah, that's creepy, alright. Dija, this is your first time here. This platform feels familiar and really alert and temporarily. Ooh, if you see something, say something. You're boring. Oh. I kinda, like, you can kinda see, like, see that thing, like, oh yeah, I see something. What's it doing in a private bathroom? That's cute. A couple found this in their new basement. New home basement. Okay. I wonder what's inside of there. Maybe money. It's kind of like a wall. Like a wall. That's the underside of the house. Okay. They had an unexpected visitor. Looks like he enjoyed this roller coaster. The roller coaster. No, like, you can see him smiling. Or she. And then he's just like kinda. His neck. Ooh. What parents bought it on their baby video model? Oh, fuck. Oh. Disease with no care. This container transports a disease which has no care. Hold on. It's you for the best friend. Checking. Nah, bro. He's out. Follow. Can I see him anymore? Follow for more daily slideshows. Nope. 7 dark things about the ocean. We've explored less than 5%. This is why the ocean sucks. This woman swim. Okay. The majority of the ocean remains unexplored, leaving vast areas shrouded in mystery. Who knows what undiscovered creatures or phenomena lurk in the depths? The deep ocean is pitch black. Would you descend beyond 1,000 meters, sunlight completely disappears, leaving cold, dark, and arid expanse where only bioluminescent creatures have light. There's a cemetery of ships and planes. Oh my god, bro. Bro. That's the one. This cheese robot shaped like a corpse. This shipment. No, why actually for real though? Like, can't unsee it. She went up with the green bush. Ooh. Nah, guys, I spotted something else. Do you see those two people? Second of all, why are they putting things? This is the end of today's video. Goodbye.